What is up, Division 2 agents? This is Gamer for Life back with another Division 2 build video. Now in this one I am going to go over the build that I was using to solo the Theo Parnell Master difficulty mission. So you can see what we have here is a protection from elites build. First we'll go over the chill out mask, and the main reason I have this mask is because it gives us 2 mod slots. And the chill out is from the Healer Guard brand set, which gives us the 1 brand set bonus of plus 5% total armor. Rode with max armor crit chance with 2 protection from elites mods. And then we have the Memento backpack. We all know what this does. Gives us all 3 core attributes, max weapon damage, armor with a skill tier. And every single gear piece that I have is at expertise 14. And I do have a 12% protection from elites mod on this as well. The talent is kill confirmed. Enemies you kill drop a trophy on death. Collecting trophies provides both a short and long-term buff, the first of which scales with the number of core attributes equipped and lasts 10 seconds. 5% weapon damage, 10% bonus armor, and 5% skill efficiency. For every trophy collected, gain an additional 1% weapon damage, 1% skill efficiency, and 0.1% armor regen for 300 seconds. Maximum is 30 stacks. And for anyone out there who is not familiar with skill efficiency is every skill attribute in the game rolled into one. So 5% of skill efficiency would be equal to 5% skill repair, skill health, skill damage, repair skills, status effects, all that good stuff. And once you get the full stacks, you'll have that extra 30% weapon damage, 30% skill efficiency, and 3% armor regen, which is perfect for this build. Since we're mostly running blues, that extra damage definitely comes in handy. And then the last piece that is not improvised is the everyday carrier. This is the named Bellstone chest piece. Brand set bonus gives us plus 1% armor regen. Goes beautiful with the memento, so we will have 4% armor regen once we get those stacks with the memento. Rode with max armor crit damage crit chance with a max protection from elites mod. The talent is perfectly efficient. Using an armor kit has a 75% chance to not consume the armor kit. Specialization armor kit bonuses are increased by 100%. Requires 10 seconds to arm talent. So that is why I'm using Firewall. One of the reasons anyway. We all know what the medkit with Firewall does, which we will go over here in a bit. But getting that extra 100% of that medkit is pretty much you're unkillable when you have a medkit active. And I think I went through probably 7 or 8 medkits before it actually took one. So that 75% chance not to consume is beautiful. Alright, and then we have our 3 improvised pieces. All 3 rode with max crit chance, crit damage, 2 pieces max armor, and 1 max weapon damage. 12% protection from elites for the mods, and that's the reason we have these improvised pieces. We lose a brand set bonus, but we gain a mod slot. So since I'm able to get all of these protection from elites mods, that way I can run the Firewall specialization instead of being forced to run Survivalist, because as we know, Survivalist gives us some protection from elites. But like I said, this allows me to run Firewall while still being maxed out on protection from elites. Now, if you want to know how to get these improvised pieces, you just come over here to your crafting bench. And come all the way down right here. And you can see improvised holster. As long as you have the materials, you can craft as many as you want until you get the attributes that you want. And back to the build. So I do have the Reviver Hive. I did go down one time during the solo master mission, and that's why I had the Hive just as backup, just in case. Alright, and the mods that we have on this Revive Hive is 10% Revive Armor Repair, 5% range, and 5% duration. Then we do have the Striker Ballistic Shield. Now this is the second reason we are using Firewall, because like I said, we have so many blues on this build. We want to be able to get as much damage as absolutely possible from other avenues. So this is one that we can get more damage. You can see it says, in addition, the striker shield boosts the damage of the user and all allies behind them based on the number of enemies in front of the shield. In the stats, you can see the damage bonus per enemy in front of you is 13%, which is beautiful for this mission because there's a lot of times when there's a lot of enemies in front of you, and when that happens, you just completely shred them. And this is at skill tier 6 because it takes into account all of the blue cores as well as the one skill tier that we have on Memento. 60% active regen, 250% shield health, 40% holster regen, and 2% buff strength. Now the mods we have is plus 1% damage bonus per enemy, plus 5% shield health, and plus 5% bonus per enemy. And the main guns we use throughout the mission is Scorpio. This is the exotic shotgun. The expertise is at 16%, rolled with max shotgun damage, damage to armor, damage to target out of cover, and the talent is septic shock. Shooting a target applies stacks of venom which lasts for 10 seconds. Increasing stacks adds more severe debuffs to the target. 2 poison, 4 disorient, 6 shock, 9 target takes additional 20% damage from all sources. Stacks no longer increase. Duration of status effects is based on percentage of pellets hit on applying shot. So yeah, just a beautiful gun to use. The only thing I don't like about this gun is they increased the reload time, so you can see the reload time is 2.3 seconds. But besides that, beautiful gun to use. And the second gun we are using is the SIG MPX. Now this is a run and gun build. We're not really shooting enemies from a distance. We are right in their face because obviously this is a protection from elites build. So we're not super worried about elite enemies doing a lot of damage to us. So this has 12% for the expertise rolled with max SMG damage, crit chance, and damage to target out of cover. And the talent I am using is Optimus. Weapon damage is increased by 3.5% for every 10% ammo missing from the magazine. And the stats for our guns, the Scorpio, 50% crit chance, 93% crit damage. And for the SMG, 60% crit chance, 113 crit damage. And we can look at the protection from elites. You can see we are at the max that we can be at, 80% protection from elites. Okay, we can take a look at the specialization that we are using. Alright, so this gives us plus 20% burn duration, 30% health on kill, and then one of the main reasons we're using it is your armor kit recovers 200% armor and 200% health over 10 seconds. You couple that with the perfectly efficient, which basically doubles it because it gives you 100% of your med kit from your specialization. That's why you are basically completely unkillable for those 10 seconds. And of course, the striker shield that we are using. If you are in a group, allies deal plus 10% damage to enemies that are within 10 meters of you, plus 30% bonus armor during cover to cover moves, 50% pulse resistance, and on armor break, apply burn to enemies within 5 meters, disabled in PvP. Now this does come in handy too. If you do get in a pickle and enemies take your armor off, they will start burning. And you couple that with the extra 20% burn duration that you have, and it buys you time to pop that med kit and heal up. And as always, whatever guns you are using, just make sure they are equipped on your specialization. That way you're getting that extra 15% damage. So that is the build, my friends. I hope you guys give this one a try. It definitely made this master difficulty on the Theo Parnell mission a breeze. Basically, I never really felt like I was going to die in that mission because I knew I could just get behind cover if I really got in trouble, pop that med kit, and then I was invincible for that 10 seconds. So yeah, if you have done the Theo Parnell mission, if you completed it solo, let us know in the comments, you know, the type of build that you were running, because I know there's a lot of people that have done it solo with different type of builds, and you know, this is just one to help the community out, which is what this channel is all about, just helping you guys out to be better at the game and to make the game as easy as possible. Hope you guys are doing good, staying safe out there, and as always, my YouTube family, take it easy.